Russia calls on UN to condemn attack on Zaporozhye school bus. Russian Human Rights Commissioner Tatyana Moskalkova called on the United Nations to take a strong response to the drone attack by Ukrainian forces on a school bus in the Zaporozhye region, Russian media reported on February 5th. Moskalkova stressed that the United Nations needs to take a tough stance on attacks on civilians, especially children. I call on the UN Human Rights Commissioner and the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child to take a strong response to crimes against civilians, she wrote on Telegram. This attack shows that those who committed the atrocities have no moral compass. According to Ms. Moskalkova, the issue of war crimes in Ukraine has not been adequately considered by the international community, and there needs to be clear condemnation from global human rights organizations. Attack on school bus in Zaporozhye. Earlier, according to information from the local authorities controlled by Russia, a Ukrainian UAV attacked a school bus carrying 20 students in the Zaporozhye region. The attack injured 5 children and the driver. In addition, Deputy Governor of Zaporozhye, Anton Titsky, said that on the same day, Ukraine carried out a series of UAV attacks on at least 10 other civilian facilities in the region. Among the targets attacked were a kindergarten, an administrative building, a parking lot, several residential areas, a transformer station, and a water supply facility. Russia accused these of being intentional acts against civilians and stressed that Ukraine had been carrying out repeated attacks on Russian-controlled areas. Russia's military response. In another development on the battlefield, the Russian military said it had dealt heavy blows to Ukrainian reinforcements near the town of Chasov Yar, a strategic location in the Donetsk region. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that its air defense systems had shot down 68 Ukrainian UAVs, along with a Neptune cruise missile launched by Kiev. Russian combat units also carried out a series of attacks on Ukrainian weapons depots, artillery systems, and defensive positions in Donetsk and Kharkov, causing many losses on the Ukrainian side. The war situation in eastern Ukraine remains tense, with continuous clashes between the two sides. Russia continues to launch attacks on Ukrainian military targets, while Ukraine has increased its use of UAVs to attack Russian-controlled areas. The international community is closely monitoring developments in Ukraine. However, the United Nations has yet to respond to Russia's call.